Good morning. It is Monday, July 29th, day 4 of our adventures. About 9 in the morning right now. I think we're going to head up to Tamanawas Falls and hike in. And uh, that's really a beautiful hike along Cold Springs Creek, one of our favorites. And then maybe jet over to Umbrella Falls, which is right off the parking lot at Mount Hood Meadows. I'm hoping my toe is really sore right now, and there's just no getting around that. That stupid kicking of the cart at Costco did not do me any favors, so I'm gonna double sock that puppy and pray for the best. So anyway, we'll be leaving here in just a little bit. Get on the road, go on the east side of Hood, and it'll be interesting to see if there's a crowd there on a Monday, because last summer, it was midweek, the parking lot was completely full. I had to park down the road and walk up. So today the weather is overcast, cool, so maybe that will keep people away, but I doubt it. We'll see. So we'll see you on the road. Okay, we are at Tamanawas Trailhead on the east side of Mount Hood. This trail follows Cold Springs Creek, awesome creek, and then terminates at Tamanawas Falls. We don't know if we're going to go all the way to the falls, kind of depends on the weather. It was lightly raining the whole way, but now we're in the dry zone over here, which is nice. We hope it stays that way, so let's get on trail. This is right off the parking lot, kind of a nice little day use area here. Got some information boards, some picnic tables back here, bathroom up here. Got a bridge over here coming up too. Okay, so this bridge crosses, and I can never remember, like the South Fork of Hood River or the East Fork. I can't remember. We'll figure it out. It's got a pretty good flow to it. There we go. Trail that way. Okay, so I guess that was the East Fork of Hood River. Trail goes this way. Beautiful vine maples here. Wonderful trail in the fall. And I think the first part of this trail is probably the most difficult. There is a section
at the end
where you go through
rock print.
Yeah, where you kind of go through a sort of a boulder field. There's a couple switchbacks. Other than that, this trail is really easy. The trail itself is kind of rocky and got lots of roots on it. That's probably the most difficult part of it. But as far as elevation gain, it's fairly easy, and that's why it draws so many crowds. But again, Cold Springs Creek, which this trail really eventually we'll get to it, follows the whole way up to the falls. It's just a spectacular creek, beautiful creek. So onward we go. This is a section of the trail that starts to go up. This is what I was talking about. Maybe being a little more difficult. Goes up a little ways like this, and then it comes down. And that's where you meet Cold Springs Creek and a nice bridge that goes across it. And that's the beginning of the trail following the creek. And it's beautiful. All right, we're basically at the top of the trail, and then it'll kind of cut in and head down. Got Highway 35 right here. So here we go.
you want to stop here.
Sure. A nice little camp area. Okay, still on trail. There's a fork in the trail here. To the right goes up to Elk Meadows. It's the Elk Meadows Trail, obvious. Tamanawas to the left. It's kind of a boulder field right here. And just beyond this boulder field, you'll come into view of Tamanawas Falls. It'll be interesting to see how much water is flowing. Typically this time of year, it doesn't flow very heavy, but yeah, it was a pretty snowy spring, so maybe there's a little bit more water this time. Okay, look at this. Trail goes right through these big rocks. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I hope hope the rocks are done falling, because if they're not, we're doomed. That's what we just came up. Not a great trail. I think this was the proper way. So we'll go back that way. See, everyone's coming up that direction. We'll see.